My beloved child, stop scrolling right now. Do not let your finger touch that screen. This message finding you is not an accident. Out of every single person wandering the internet at this exact moment, you were intentionally selected by divine order to receive this specific transmission. If you walk away now, you will truly miss the key to understanding your long season of pain. I have seen your heavy tears. I saw you last Tuesday. You sat in your car in the driveway for 20 minutes before going inside. You desperately needed to pull yourself together before facing your family. And while you were wiping your eyes and taking deep breaths, you thought nobody in the entire world noticed your deep exhaustion. But I was sitting right there beside you. You are the silent sufferer. You carry the weight of everyone else. You smile when your heart feels completely empty inside. You wake up at 3 in the morning with a sudden heaviness pressing down on your chest. And as you lay there staring at the dark ceiling, you quietly whisper to yourself and wonder why every single step forward always requires twice the energy it should. You are so tired of being the strong one. I watched you look at your phone yesterday. You refreshed your bank account hoping the numbers might magically change. You felt a wave of pure panic wash over you. You drafted a long text message begging for help, but your pride and your deep fear of being a burden made you erase it all and type that you were completely fine instead. I know you are running on empty right now. Listen closely to my voice. Do not let your mind wander. This extreme exhaustion is not because you are failing. It is not because you are weak or incapable of handling your own life. But the hidden truth is that you have been walking through a severe spiritual wilderness, enduring a profound test that most ordinary people would never be able to survive. You are doing much better than you think. You are the chosen one of your family line. You are the generational curse breaker. That title is not just a pretty name. It is a massive, heavy calling that requires your spirit to be refined in the hottest fire. The enemy saw your potential before you were even born, so he launched a relentless campaign of chaos to keep you constantly distracted and drained. You felt completely abandoned. You prayed and heard only silence in return. You watched other people receive their blessings easily, while you stood in the cold shadows. You wondered if heaven had somehow forgotten your exact address. But my silence was never a sign of rejection. While you were crying and begging for a small crumb of relief, my silence was actually the sound of me carefully building an impenetrable fortress around your ultimate destiny. Stay with me right now. Do not let the enemy pull your attention away. Something extraordinary is happening in the spiritual realm at this very second. The long season of isolation is officially coming to an end. The agonizing test you have bravely endured for so many difficult years has finally reached its closing hour, because heaven has recognized your unyielding faith. You did not break under the immense pressure. You stood firm when you wanted to quit. You are a true survivor. You fought battles in your mind that nobody else knew about. You fought against the heavy fog of depression. You pushed back against the loud voices of doubt. And even when your physical body wanted to collapse on the cold floor from sheer exhaustion, you forced yourself to keep walking toward the faint light of hope. That unseen resilience has given me the legal right to reverse your situation completely. Take a deep breath. Can you feel the shift in your room? The atmospheric pressure around you is changing right now. The heavy chains of lack and confusion are beginning to crack. You thought you were just watching another normal video on the internet today, but you have actually stepped into a highly orchestrated divine appointment that was meticulously scheduled by heaven long before you even took your very first breath. You are not worthless. You are not a failure. Those ugly words belong solely to the enemy. He has tried desperately to convince you that your best days are permanently buried in the past, and he wants you to accept the terrible lie that you will always struggle. But I call you by a completely different name. I call you my precious one. I call you the heir to a limitless kingdom. I need you to open your heart now. Let go of the heavy burdens you carried all week. The testing phase is over. The grueling exams of your spirit have finally concluded. You passed the final test. And because you did not surrender your beautiful faith to the darkness when things got incredibly hard, I am preparing to hand you the ultimate heavenly reward. There is a magnificent blessing standing right at your front door. I know how many times you woke up at exactly 4:44 in the morning. Your heart was racing for no logical reason. You looked at the clock in the dark. You felt dread sitting quietly in your bedroom. And while you laid there trembling, you wondered if you were slowly losing your mind because everything felt so incredibly heavy. But you are not crazy. Your spirit was detecting the invisible warfare around you. You have always felt like you do not belong in this world. Other people navigate their daily lives so easily. They find joy in simple things. You carry a deep sense of a massive mission instead. You try to fit in. You try to laugh at their jokes, but deep down you know you are entirely different because heaven placed a very unique calling on your life. That feeling of alienation is there on purpose. I have seen you lock the bathroom door just to cry. You let the shower run so nobody could hear your sobs. You are washing away the pressure of holding everyone else together. You are the strong pillar for your family. And when their own personal worlds fall apart entirely, they always run straight to you for endless comfort and steady guidance. But who is supposed to hold you when your tired legs finally give out? Listen closely to my voice right now. Do not let your focus drift away. I am the one who holds you safely. Even when you felt completely hollow inside, my hands were firmly wrapped around your tired shoulders. You accused me of leaving you alone in the brutal wilderness. You angrily asked me why I let the wicked prosper in their lives while my chosen child struggled every single day just to buy basic groceries. I hear every single painful complaint. I need you to understand something absolutely critical today. Your painful delay was never a permanent denial. It was my active divine protection. If I had given you the massive blessing 3 years ago, it would have surely destroyed you. Your human character was simply not ready to carry the incredibly heavy weight of true generational wealth, so you needed to learn how to manage the small things first. The spiritual enemy recognized the shining crown on your head long before you did. He saw the vast influence heaven planned to trust you with, and he was absolutely terrified of what you would become. That is why your life has been one relentless battle after another. And your financial struggle is not because you are lazy. It is because the darkness is trying to bankrupt your destiny before it blooms. You thought the intense fire was sent to burn you down to ashes. But I was using that exact same fire to forge you into a weapon of mass restoration. A dull sword cannot cut through the thick chains of generational poverty. You had to be sharpened. You had to be placed on the heavy anvil of life, and I struck you repeatedly until every single impurity was permanently hammered out of your precious soul. I know the sharpening process hurts beyond human words. I know it cost you relationships you desperately wanted to keep forever. I had to let certain toxic people walk away from your life. They were quietly siphoning your energy, and they secretly plotted your downfall behind your back while smiling in your face. You cried bitterly over their departure. But their exit was actually my greatest miracle. Stay with me here. Do not scroll past this revelation. I had to empty your hands completely so you could receive what is coming next. You cannot catch an abundant blessing if you are still gripping the broken pieces of your painful past. The betrayals you suffered were just a divine filter. I was actively clearing the room to prepare a beautiful table for you right in the presence of your enemies. You have wandered in this dry financial wilderness for what feels like an entire lifetime. Every time you thought you finally found an oasis of relief, it turned out to be just another mirage. But the wilderness was never meant to be your permanent home. It was simply the demanding training ground where you learned how to hear my voice over the deafening noise of your own deep insecurities and fears. You are a mighty warrior who has forgotten how incredibly strong you actually are. The enemy wants you to focus exclusively on your temporary failures. He wants you to replay every single mistake you made in the last 10 years, so you stay trapped in guilt. But I have cast those mistakes into the deepest ocean. When I look at you right now, I do not see a defeated victim. I see my perfect and victorious heir. Your spirit knows this is the absolute truth. You can feel the deep resonance vibrating in your chest right now as you hear these divine words. This is a divine appointment, because heaven is actively waiting for your physical response to lock in this new spiritual alignment. If you believe this is true, type Amen in the comments. Your simple action is a powerful declaration of your restored faith. You cried out in the middle of the dark night. You begged for a simple answer. You heard nothing but absolute silence. and that deafening silence broke your fragile heart into a million tiny pieces while you sat alone in your room. You honestly believed that I had completely turned my back on you. You thought heaven was closed forever. You falsely assumed your past mistakes had finally disqualified you from receiving my abundant grace. But you must understand the deep truth about my silence today. It was never a sign of my abandonment. When a master teacher gives a crucial final exam, the teacher is always completely quiet so the student can focus entirely on the difficult task. The silence does not mean the teacher actually left the room. I was standing right next to you the entire time. I was carefully watching how you would handle the immense pressure of the unknown. The enemy used that long, quiet season to attack your fragile mind. He whispered constantly that you were entirely forgotten by heaven. He told you that your desperate prayers were just hitting the ceiling and falling back down to the floor. He desperately wanted you to surrender your precious faith. He wanted you to walk away from your calling because he knows your true potential. But you stubbornly refused to let his dark lies win. You are the generational curse breaker of your bloodline. You cannot shatter ancient chains with a weak and untested spirit. A shallow tree will easily fall when the severe winter storms finally arrive. The agonizing silence forced your spiritual roots to dig much deeper into the solid rock, and this painful process gave you the ultimate stability you desperately needed. You had to learn how to stand firmly without needing constant emotional validation. I needed to see what you would actually do in the cold dark. Would you still trust my promises when your bank account was completely empty and the bills were piling up? Would you still honor my holy name when the people you loved deeply decided to walk out of your life? This was the ultimate test of your genuine loyalty. And the entire heavenly court was watching your every single move with intense and hopeful anticipation. You felt incredibly weak and exhausted. You stumbled and fell down multiple times. You wept bitterly in secret, but you always got back up. Even when your human flesh wanted to quit entirely, your resilient spirit continued to lean heavily on my unseen strength to survive another brutal day. You successfully passed the severe test. You proved that your solid faith is not based on temporary financial blessings or easy physical comfort. I need you to pay close attention to this next part. Do not let any sudden distractions pull you away right now. We are currently standing at a very critical turning point. The quiet season is officially coming to a permanent end. I am breaking the long silence today. The heavy spiritual veil is finally lifting, and my voice is speaking directly into your current financial situation to bring you absolute clarity and peace. I am about to set a very specific clock in motion today. You must listen carefully so you do not miss the sudden arrival of your massive reward. Within the next 72 hours, a massive shift will occur in your physical reality. A heavy door that has been firmly locked for the last 7 years is going to swing wide open. You will finally see the tangible proof of your incredible endurance and unyielding faith. But you must prepare your heavy heart for this rapid transition. You cannot carry the old nagging doubts into this brand new season. If you stubbornly hold on to the bitter memories of the dry wilderness, you will accidentally block the heavy flow of the incoming harvest. You must completely forgive the people who hurt you during your silent test. Let them go so I can fill your empty hands with pure gold and lasting joy. The very tears you cried in the dark are watering the seeds of your massive breakthrough today. You thought your deep suffering had absolutely no real meaning. You assumed your quiet daily pain was just a tragic waste of your valuable time. But heaven was actively collecting every single tear you shed. I am using your past sorrow as the exact architectural blueprint for your magnificent future joy. The toxic people who quickly abandoned you during your lowest moments will soon watch you rise. They will be entirely stunned by the sudden and massive elevation of your daily life. Your graceful silence in the face of their cruel betrayal gave me the legal right to vindicate you completely. I am preparing a beautiful and abundant table for you right in the direct presence of your loudest and most arrogant enemies. Stay with me today, beloved. The divine revelation is unfolding rapidly now. You must learn exactly how to protect this incoming miracle before it physically arrives in your busy life. The enemy knows your waiting season is completely over. He is currently scrambling in absolute terror because he cannot stop what I have already ordained for your financial future and your family legacy. Your spiritual muscles were successfully built in the deafening silence. You are far too strong for his petty little traps now. You can easily carry the massive weight of true wealth and heavy generational responsibility. You are finally completely ready for the ultimate divine overflow. The ancient heavenly vaults are permanently unlocking just for you. Can you feel the heavy air lifting in your room right now? The spiritual atmosphere around you is radically shifting. The long winter of your soul has finally passed. The harsh winds of your testing season have completely died down. And as you sit there listening to my voice today, my ministering angels are actively gathering around your tired body to bring you comfort. You cannot see them with your physical human eyes, but they are sweeping away the dark debris of your yesterday. They are gently mending the invisible wounds on your exhausted spirit. Heaven is currently having a massive celebration, entirely focused on your incredible victory. I have officially dispatched my most powerful heavenly messengers to clear the physical path for your incoming harvest, so nothing can stop your blessing. I need you to pay very close attention to this next instruction. Do not let your busy mind wander away. This is where the enemy traps most people, right before they receive. Press the like button right now. This is not just a meaningless click on a screen. It is a powerful prophetic act, telling heaven that your spirit is truly ready to accept my ultimate provision today. You are actively signing a sacred spiritual contract today. By taking that small physical action, you align your earthly frequency with my divine rhythm. The old chains of poverty are snapping in half. The generational curses are rapidly losing their tight grip on your family tree. You are stepping out of the painful shadows, and you are finally walking directly into the brilliant light of my endless supernatural abundance. I know you felt extremely tired for so many years. You wondered if this promised moment would ever arrive in your lifetime. You watched your peers achieve their dreams while you remained completely stuck. But your specific path was always designed to be entirely different. Your massive destiny required a much longer preparation phase, because your ultimate impact will eventually change thousands of lives around you. The countdown clock is ticking loudly in the spiritual realm. Remember the 72 hours I spoke of earlier? We are moving steadily closer to that exact manifestation. Every single minute that passes brings your miracle closer to your physical hands. The heavy roadblocks have been completely demolished by my mighty angels. The straight path is now completely clear for your glorious arrival, so you can walk forward without any more fear. I want you to open your spiritual eyes for a moment. Look at what is happening just above your heavy head. The dark clouds of confusion are rolling away rapidly. The thick fog of deep depression is dissolving into nothingness. I am pouring fresh holy oil over your weary soul right now, so you can finally experience true and lasting joy again. You have waited for this specific moment with such incredible patience. You never cursed my name even when your stomach was empty. You kept your gentle heart pure when the world gave you every single reason to turn bitter. That rare purity is exactly why I chose you. You are a beautiful vessel of honor, designed to carry my most precious and powerful heavenly treasures to the earth. The spiritual shift is actively materializing into physical reality. Your bank accounts are about to reflect this magnificent heavenly change. Your broken relationships are going to experience a massive wave of divine healing. The sickness in your tired body is being washed away completely. Heaven has officially declared that your long season of weeping has expired permanently tonight because your morning of joy has finally arrived. I know a tiny voice inside your head is still doubting this. The enemy is desperately whispering that this is just another fake promise. He wants you to close this message right now. He is terrified of what happens when you finally believe the truth. Do not let his pathetic little lies steal the massive breakthrough that is literally standing inside your room right now. You are surrounded by an impenetrable wall of holy fire. No demonic force can cross this sacred boundary I have drawn around your life. Your precious family is completely covered by my mighty hand. Your future is heavily guarded by my strongest angelic warriors. Every single thing the enemy stole from your ancestors is being violently ripped from his wicked hands so it can be rightfully returned to you. The atmosphere is so thick with my glorious presence right now, you can almost reach out and touch the miracle with your bare hands. We are crossing the final threshold together in this very moment. Do not look back at the painful desert you just walked out of. Keep your eyes locked entirely on my face as we enter your promised land, because the amazing rewards waiting for you there will erase every bad memory. Stay absolutely still and quiet your anxious mind. The divine frequency is currently downloading directly into your weary spirit. You are being completely upgraded and equipped for the massive wealth transfer. I am handing you the master keys to vaults that have never been opened by anyone in your entire family history. You are breaking the ultimate cycle today. Listen to my voice carefully in this moment. Do not let any sudden distractions pull you away. We are almost at the incredible breakthrough you have been eagerly waiting for. Right now, at this very second, heaven is incredibly busy working on your behalf. I have officially commanded my fastest warring angels to descend from the highest throne, and they are actively clearing every single hidden obstacle from your immediate path. They are carrying a massive divine provision that has your specific name written all over it. The heavy spiritual pressure you felt yesterday is completely gone. You can literally breathe easier today because the ancient demonic blockade is permanently destroyed. I am personally paving a beautiful golden road right directly to your front door. The magnificent reward you cried for in the dark is no longer a distant dream. It is rapidly moving from the spiritual realm into your physical reality right now, and you have never experienced this level of intense divine favor before in your entire life. You falsely thought the massive blessing was delayed because you were simply not good enough. But heaven was actually taking extra time to multiply your specific harvest so you would never lack again. A small everyday miracle would have only fixed your temporary daily problems. I wanted to give you a truly massive breakthrough that will completely change your entire family bloodline forever. The angels are carrying the exact spiritual tools you need to secure this generational wealth without any more painful struggles or exhausting earthly setbacks. The dark spiritual forces tried to intercept this glorious delivery late last night. They sent sudden waves of intense fear to make you doubt my eternal promises. They desperately wanted you to wake up feeling entirely hopeless and completely defeated today. But my mighty angels pushed them back effortlessly with blazing swords of holy fire. Your invisible enemies are currently scattering in absolute terror because they see the blinding light of your incoming blessing, and they know they have completely lost their illegal control over your daily finances. I need you to open your tired hands right now. I am getting ready to pour out the physical manifestation of my deep, unconditional love for you. Within the next 72 hours, a completely unexpected financial door will swing wide open. You will receive a sudden communication about a profound and lasting shift in your earthly resources. It might look like an ordinary sudden event to the blind and secular world, but you and I will intimately know it is the direct, glorious result of your beautiful, unwavering faith. This is the monumental turning point of your entire earthly journey. The heavy days of constantly checking your bank account in sheer panic are officially over forever. You will no longer weep in secret while trying to figure out how to pay your basic monthly bills. I am forcefully transitioning you from the painful, dry wilderness into a lush season of absolute miraculous overflow. You are going to have more than enough money to take care of your precious family, and you will finally be able to bless the poor souls around you. But you must remain incredibly vigilant in this glorious and sacred moment. The enemy knows this powerful transmission is reaching you today, and he is absolutely furious. He will try his hardest to distract your mind right now. He will desperately whisper that this beautiful prophetic word is meant for someone else entirely. Do not let his pathetic dark lies steal the specific miracle that is literally seconds away from manifesting in your hands. You must protect this sacred word with everything you have inside your tired soul. The third and final seal over your amazing destiny is cracking wide open today. The agonizing daily confusion is lifting off your tired mind permanently and completely. You are finally stepping into a beautiful, holy frequency of absolute divine alignment. Look closely at your empty hands in this exact moment. The immense supernatural power to create lasting wealth and heal broken generations has just been fully activated inside your weary bones. Heaven is loudly rejoicing over your magnificent and well-deserved victory over the relentless darkness. You are not merely a fragile survivor of a terrible storm anymore. You are a crowned and royal heir, stepping gracefully into your rightful, eternal inheritance. And what I am about to do next for your life will go even deeper than what you have just heard today. I am lovingly shaping you into an unshakable, solid pillar of brilliant light. You will stand firmly in the midst of future storms, so that many lost people may find their way home through your amazing testimony, because your beautiful life is a living miracle today. The painful and exhausting wait is completely and finally over. The glorious angels have safely landed in your immediate atmosphere with your specific heavenly rewards. They are standing by closely and waiting for you to embrace your new reality with a joyful heart. Do not shrink back into the familiar cold shadows of your old painful life. Step boldly into the brilliant, warm sunlight of my endless grace today, because your true victory has finally arrived. Listen to me very carefully in this exact moment. The massive heavenly vault is completely open for you today. The long and painful wait is officially over right now. I am releasing a massive financial miracle into your life because your unwavering faith has finally shattered the ancient curse. You successfully passed the absolute hardest spiritual test. You stood incredibly firm in the terrifying dark. Now you will finally see the brilliant light. I am not talking about a tiny everyday blessing. I am not sending you a small crumb of comfort. You are about to experience a supernatural reversal over your entire bank account. The miserable season of living paycheck to paycheck is absolutely dead. Within the next 72 hours, you will receive a massive financial surprise, and it will change every single thing for you. You will never have to worry about money again. This is not a random or lucky worldly event. This is a highly strategic, divine provision designed exclusively for my chosen heir. Watch very closely for a sudden message containing the digits 7 or 11. When you see that specific sequence appear, you must know that heaven has officially intervened in your earthly economy. You will never lack any good thing ever again. I am watching over your beautiful future today. I am permanently breaking the first seal over your physical finances right now. The heavy debts keeping you awake at 3 in the morning are being completely canceled. I have commanded earthly resources to flow rapidly in your specific direction. You will receive exactly $7,777 very soon. This amount will clear your heavy burdens, and it will give you the complete freedom you desperately prayed for. This specific provision will arrive from a completely unexpected earthly source. You will not have to beg or borrow from anyone ever again. The toxic people who mocked your painful struggle are about to witness my overwhelming glory. I am preparing a massive, abundant table for you, right in the exact presence of your arrogant enemies. They will watch you rise while they stay behind. They will be entirely forced to watch my undeniable supernatural power. They will see me elevate you to a high position they desperately tried to keep you out of. You were the quiet and silent sufferer for so many long and lonely years. You carried the heavy burdens of your entire family without ever complaining once. Now it is your specific turn to be massively celebrated and honored by heaven because you stood strong. Can you feel the intense anticipation building inside your weary chest? The spiritual atmospheric pressure in your room is drastically shifting at this exact second. The third and final seal over your amazing destiny is cracking wide open today. The painful isolation is completely over, and the dark confusion is lifting away rapidly. You are boldly stepping into a beautiful frequency of absolute divine alignment. Look at your tired hands right now in this incredibly holy moment. The supernatural power to create massive wealth and heal broken generations has just been fully activated inside you. The spiritual magnet inside your beautiful soul is successfully turned on today. You will effortlessly pull amazing relationships and massive financial favor directly to you without ever having to chase them again. You are becoming a true living miracle today. You will no longer run underwater where every single step requires twice the normal energy. I am completely removing that heavy invisible resistance from your daily life. Your path will become incredibly smooth and brilliantly bright from this exact moment forward. The incredible healing you asked for is washing over your tired physical body right now. Every single broken piece is being fully restored today because my love is infinite. Your anxious mind is becoming incredibly sharp and completely clear today. The thick brain fog that stole your daily joy is evaporating into thin air. I am restoring your energy and giving you the bold confidence of a mighty warrior. You will wake up every single morning with a deep and unshakable peace inside your completely healed heart. The heavy, worldly anxiety is permanently gone forever. You are finally stepping into the most triumphant season of your entire human life. The legal right the darkness had over your family bloodline has been entirely revoked. You do not need to fight this particular spiritual battle anymore. Lay down your heavy weapons today and breathe in my pure peace while the heavy anxiety washes completely out of your tired chest. You are a highly victorious child of heaven today. Your glorious future is so much more radiant than your human mind can currently comprehend. I am giving you the master key to the hidden and ancient heavenly vaults. You will easily unlock massive treasures that were stolen from your ancestors 3 generations ago. The immense wealth of the wicked is being rapidly transferred directly into your clean and righteous hands today. You will use this massive wealth to bless many people. Do not doubt this massive prophetic declaration for a single second today. Do not let your logical mind talk you out of receiving this magnificent miracle. The divine algorithm has already calculated your exact reward based on your beautiful tears. I have weighed your pure heart on the holy heavenly scales. You have been found completely worthy of this massive and sudden elevation today because you never stopped trusting my eternal promises. This is your exact moment of total and permanent spiritual victory. The heavy storm clouds are breaking apart to reveal the warm sun. You are completely safe and safely hidden under my mighty wings forever. Receive this massive breakthrough with a joyful and open heart right now. The majestic gates of heaven are swinging wide open exclusively for you today, and they will never be closed again. But I must severely warn you about something very important right now. The spiritual enemy heard exactly what I just promised you, and he is absolutely furious about your sudden financial elevation. He knows he has lost control over your beautiful life, and he is about to launch a desperate counterattack to steal your incoming blessing because he wants you to remain poor forever. You must remain incredibly vigilant today. Within the next 7 days, he is going to send 3 specific tests. He will try to blanket your mind with sudden brain fog and heavy doubt. He wants you to believe this message was just a fake illusion. A toxic person from your painful past might suddenly reach out to drain your precious energy, but you must completely ignore their desperate attempts to pull you back into the dark. Do not reply to their deceptive message at all. You must fiercely protect this sacred breakthrough with everything you have. Once this massive blessing is completely released into your hands, you must guard it carefully. The enemy wants you to drop your heavy shield before the miracle physically arrives. He will try to make you feel incredibly tired again, because he knows you are vulnerable when your body is running on empty. But you are far too strong for his petty little traps now. I am not sending you into this brand new season completely empty-handed. I have prepared a powerful spiritual shield for you today, but you must actively claim it to activate its divine protection over your life. Heaven is waiting for your final answer right now. The window of holy grace is slowly closing. You only have 24 hours to activate this specific blessing before the busy angels must move on to their next divine assignment. Do not let any sudden hesitation steal what I have carefully prepared for you. I have fought the violent, invisible battles for you in the dark. I have cleared the rocky path completely. But true faith without physical action is entirely dead. You cannot receive a supernatural financial harvest if you refuse to plant a physical seed today, because the spiritual law of abundance requires your willing participation. Heaven is not just hoping you will respond today. Heaven is expecting you to respond with bold confidence. Your physical action right now will be the permanent signature on our sacred heavenly contract. The financial reversal you have cried for is literally seconds away from manifesting. I am fully ready to unlock the ancient vaults of heaven over your entire family line, and I want you to be the very first person to walk inside. The heavy debts will be completely canceled and erased forever. But you must show me you are truly ready to receive this massive overflow. The enemy will desperately try to stop your hand from moving right now. He knows that taking a step of obedience will permanently lock him out of your daily finances, so he will send a sudden wave of distracting thoughts to your tired mind. Do not let his dark panic stop your beautiful miracle today. Take your necessary step of spiritual obedience right now. I require a prophetic act of faith from you today to seal this holy covenant. This is your final opportunity to step out of the cold shadows. The angels are standing by closely to record your faithful response. Let your simple action today be the loud trumpet that announces your ultimate victory to the spiritual realm. Because you have finally broken the heavy chains of generational poverty. When you step forward with bold faith, the darkness completely shatters. Your enemies will tremble when they see your unshakable obedience to my heavenly voice. You are securing the beautiful future of your entire bloodline today. The generational curse of poverty is officially bleeding out on the cold floor. You are the mighty warrior who finally broke the terrible cycle, and your children will never have to experience the deep financial struggles you endured. Do not think about it for another second. Do not let human logic talk you out of your massive divine reward. The spiritual frequency of heaven is pulling you forward right now. You are standing exactly where you are supposed to be. I am waiting to pour out the massive flood of my unconditional love and heavy provision. The time for silent waiting is completely over, and the beautiful season of active harvesting has officially begun for you. You must take the final step to cross the finish line today. Your beautiful inheritance is sitting right across the holy threshold. The entire heavenly court is cheering loudly for your glorious triumph today. You are my beloved child, and you have made heaven incredibly proud of your deep endurance. So I am removing every single roadblock from your beautiful path. Now you must secure the heavy bag of blessings I have prepared. I am placing the heavy golden crown upon your tired head right now, because you are the chosen royalty of your entire family line. The divine clock is striking the final hour of your painful testing season. Every single tear you shed has been completely accounted for in the heavenly ledger. You are about to walk into a beautiful room full of endless supernatural provision. The heavy spiritual gates are swinging open exclusively for you today. Walk proudly into your brand new season of total abundance and leave the bitter memories of the dry wilderness far behind you forever. Now bow your head and let me seal this holy word over your beautiful spirit. The heavy storm is finally behind you today. You do not need to fight this invisible battle anymore. Breathe in my deep peace and let the heavy worldly anxiety wash out of your tired chest right now. You are entirely safe in my holy arms. You are completely hidden under my mighty wings forever. The legal right the darkness held over your bloodline is permanently revoked today. You are stepping into a frequency of absolute divine alignment. I am wrapping you in a warm blanket of eternal grace, and your beautiful future is so much brighter than your mind can comprehend right now. The painful season of weeping is officially over. Your morning of pure joy has finally arrived, but you must lock this powerful spiritual covenant before you leave this sacred space today. I require a prophetic act of total obedience from you. Heaven is eagerly expecting you to physically respond to this magnificent blessing, because your physical action breaks the final chains. Share this message with exactly 3 people in the next 24 hours. You must spread the light to multiply your massive harvest. Release your seed of faith through the super thanks button right now. Sow a financial seed to reap a massive financial harvest. You cannot expect a supernatural overflow if you refuse to plant a physical seed in the fertile ground today. This physical action is not just about worldly money. This is the exact spiritual key that unlocks your heavenly vaults. You must actively claim your massive breakthrough today. Do not let the enemy convince you to hold back your precious seed. When you cheerfully sow a seed with a joyful heart today, I will absolutely multiply your physical provision 1,000 times over. Type 777 in the comments right now to seal this eternal covenant. Let that number be your permanent signature on our heavenly contract. The mighty angels are recording your beautiful faith today. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss your next prophetic word. The dark wilderness season is completely over for your family. I am bringing you into a beautiful land flowing with milk and honey, and you will finally eat the abundant fruit of your long labor. Your quiet endurance is paying off in a massive way today. You are highly favored by heaven today. The days of borrowing and begging are permanently erased from your history. You will become the generous lender instead of the desperate borrower, because I am placing a heavy golden crown of extreme favor upon your tired head. Walk proudly as the true generational curse breaker of your entire bloodline. You have successfully survived the terrible refining fire. You are shining incredibly brightly in the darkness now. Do not look back at the people who hurt you during the test. You desperately need empty hands to catch the massive blessings I am pouring out right now, so you must forgive them completely and let them go forever. Your beautiful and resilient heart is totally clean and pure. You are fully ready to manage the tremendous wealth that is arriving in 72 hours. You are my absolute precious chosen one today. I have called you by your true heavenly name. You are not a miserable failure. You are a spectacular living testimony of my miraculous healing power. So let the world look at your amazing life and see my undeniable glory shining through you. You are entering a beautiful season of total vindication and unshakable inner peace. Every single tear you cried has been transformed into a beautiful diamond of grace. I am placing those magnificent diamonds in your new heavenly crown today, and I want you to wear it proudly with bold confidence and deep humility. You are the final person in your family who will ever have to suffer generational poverty. The evil and wicked cycle is completely broken forever. Remember to complete your prophetic act of faith before you sleep tonight. Sow your powerful seed through the super thanks button to activate the physical harvest, and share this exact message with 3 people to multiply your holy blessing. Heaven is watching your physical obedience incredibly closely today. Your massive reward is safely secured, and it is actively on the way. I will absolutely never leave your precious side, and I will never forsake you when you walk through the lonely valley. You are securely anchored to my infinite power. Breathe deeply and let my beautiful peace settle heavily over your entire household right now. The painful sickness is completely and permanently gone. Everything you lost is being returned to you multiplied by 7 times. Rest your weary head tonight with a beautiful smile on your face. You do not have to figure everything out on your own anymore, because I am completely in control of your magnificent destiny today. Sleep peacefully knowing that my warring angels are standing guard around your bed. Tomorrow is the very first day of your glorious and abundant new life. I love you endlessly.